All right, folks. Officer down. So, flashback. This guy, I made a video about this guy because sometimes when I do officer down videos, I will talk about when cops quit, and other such things and so forth. You know, they don't need to die as long as they stop being a cop. As long as the officer title is stripped away from another person. That's all I really care about ultimately. But either way, so this guy quit the force. Apparently didn't care that much about protecting and serving over the vaccination requirement for the police. And so I want to play this video. This is a little bit of a flashback to October of 2021. But I got news for you folks. Officer down. He's dead. Spoiler alert. So let's watch. This was his last viral moment. This guy, this video that we are watching right now is of a cop who decided to kill themselves, because that's what it is. Not getting vaccinated and then dying of COVID, that's suicide, right? You chose to kill yourself. That's all. That's ultimately what it is. We really need to talk about suicides in the force. I think a lot of police officers have a lot of trauma that they don't know how to combat, and so they often wind up, you know, beating their spouses. You know, around 40% of cops abuse their spouses. 80% of cops voted for Donald Trump. It's hard to tell, honestly, which one's worse. But either way, so again, these cops have a lot of trauma, and we need to start talking about suicidal awareness in the police force. But anyway, this is Washington State Trooper, what is his name? John Baptiste, is that it? No, that's the chief. Robert LeMay? I don't even know this guy's name, but it also doesn't matter. This guy, this is his suicide note, folks. Let's watch.
This is my final sign-off after 22 years of serving the citizens of the state of Washington, being asked to leave because I am dirty. Numerous fatalities, injuries. I've worked sick. I've played sick. We've buried lots of friends over these years. I'd like to thank you guys. I'd like to thank the citizens of Yakima County, as well as my fellow officers within the valley. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been very successful, and you've kept me safe and got me home to my family every night. Thank you for that. Wish I could say more, but this is it. So, State 1034, this is the last time you'll hear me in a state patrol car. And Jay Inslee can kiss my ass.
Look at him, he thinks he's so cool. Look, he thinks he's like...
Thank you for your 22 years and 5 months of service to the citizens of Washington State. You've taken on many roles in your time with the patrol. In your first year, you delivered a baby while on patrol in Bremerton. You've been a DRE instructor, certified technical specialist, and reconstructionist, peer support member, part of the chapter.
Anyway, so that was his suicide note, and whoever's speaking on the other end of the line, I hope that they're feeling very proud of themselves. They could have intervened and saved their friend from certain death. Oh, my friend is an anti-vaxxer clown. Maybe I should try to get them vaccinated so they don't die. This wasn't her friend. She was an enabler. This is someone who is suicidal. They will cry for help, and then someone will like basically bait them into it. Yeah, you should maybe. You're kind of, you know, no one really does care about you. You really don't have any friends. That's what this person is. And she should feel horrible for the rest of her life because, again, she enabled this person's suicide. So again, at the end of the day, I do have to say, officer down. And again, but I just like, this is like, I just wanted to make an allegory so that people can, you know, maybe think about this in a different fashion. This is suicide. When you don't get vaccinated against a pandemic virus and then the virus kills you, that's suicide. That's like jumping off a boat in the ocean, right? And not knowing how to swim. That's suicide. If you know how to swim, okay, I mean, you know, being in the ocean's not that big of a deal. You'll probably get out at some point, right? But if you don't know how to swim, you're gonna die. And so you're good. Like if you are convinced everybody's gonna get COVID, which is what these right-wing lunatics are saying, why wouldn't you want to get vaccinated? If you think everyone's gonna get COVID, and people that are unvaccinated die at a higher rate than those who are vaccinated against COVID, like again, but these people are just, at the end of the day, they are dumb and they are suicidal. And they all need help. So, fuck them. And officer down.